a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jumping. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player one has the life lead. All right. Nails the anti-air. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Life lead opens up. Checks him with a projectile. Time's the only thing moving here. This is the perfect range. Goes for the super art? The low heavy connected? Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Boom goes the dynamite. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Connects with medium kick. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and smart play with the throw. Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Chifuji Raikatsu! This is gonna take a chop! What'll happen here? Player one is on track to steal this back after that super. Clean, that's big time whip! What are they gonna do? They push their way out of the corner. Oh, this will break them. You need guts to pull that off. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hopes with a medium kick. The jump-in is denied. Starts off zoning with fireballs. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Deal some damage with that quick combo. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What are they thinking here? Gets the knockdown, and now picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. The super armor does its job. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Trying to read each other here? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Player two is almost dead, but the first drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Punishes that ill KO.
Y'all stop.
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Uses the parry. Sure you can? Oh, whiffs the throw. Grab hits him with a stop and pop. It's a good spot to use the super. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. G-right kick for a mix-up. Going in, player two will look to apply pressure here. Reads the command grab. We have super
get your hands out of fucking
There's still a chance to turn this around. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins. That throw's going to take off a chunk of damage. Okay, here we go. They're going for the super art. Punish counter sets the table. That combo finishes.
Let her go.
Player one faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Brushes off the impact. Checks him with the projectile. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Decides to go in with the target combo. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Combo with the target combo. Deftly shuts out the jumping. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. A little too greedy. Strings it all together. Big, low, reaching heavy. Sees it coming and blocks it out. They return to center stage. Long, low attack hits. Both can end the round. Oh! Player one, there's the drive impact that's going to KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Shoots off a fireball up close. Hits them with a stop and pop. Bach uses the gauge for a super. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Going in, player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. There's a change of sides. Player two will look smart play to stop the opponent there. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Looking for a chance. Knockdown and big burnout activates. Life lead is good. Nice counter. KO. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
I'm on PS5 and it feels like a little sluggish and something is missing, says Damien from $3 donation. Okay. I remember when I played X Defiant last time, we had to do a couple different things. Turn off VSync, turn off this, make sure it's full screen because it's not really officially full screen, etc., etc. We had somebody on the other side. This one I didn't go through that process, so I don't know.
A few things to try it out with actual builds. Chad said this is good. I said this.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning operation.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Still slugging it out here. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Reads them. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Combo with the target combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Not shy with the grab. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown and who will capitalize on an opening for blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Just out of range for that throw. Can't tech the throw? Closes the gap for the grab. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something? Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Gets the throw out of the hooligans. Smart, aggressive play there. Bear not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. This can lead to some big damage. Hits them with a stop and bomb. With super burning it right up with the super. No, the special forces don't play. Delta Red Assault. This might be a pivotal super anti-air in the clutch. That's gonna leave him rattled. What are they gonna do? Big Six snares them with a force dynamite. What's next? lead. Is a comeback still possible? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Somehow manages to block the jump off of me. Player 2 is in a phantom. What now? Both fighters are playing with the full deck of drive. It throws. Ugh, take a seat. What a clutch low heavy. Down to the final hit. Who's gonna take it? Low heavy with authority. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Show me everything you Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throws him down. Puts one in the pocket. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Reads them. With the life gap, looking to plant him with a pile driver. This is a prime opportunity. Springs forward with a drive rush. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Medium kick. Hits him with his free throw. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Anti-air drops him. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. This can lead to some big damage. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Are we gonna see a come sets up with the jump in? Crowns him from above. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight.
Medium kick into. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. They can't squander this punish counter kick. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Shoots their shot. Punish counter on the action. Boots him and takes a swing. Forward rush. Player tips. That back throw was huge. Drives it back, misses. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Super hard to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Get to the side hole. You better not blink because this boy's quicker than a freaking hiccup. They'll hurt big time. Look at the damn flatline zone. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This could lead to some big damage. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. This is gonna be bad news. No life left. They gotta mind the springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1 needs that's gonna leave him rattled. No escaping that. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to buff up while they can. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Low heavy, all right. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The super armor does its job. Expect both fighters to crank it up a bit now that we're halfway through the round. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. Next hit will end the round. Drive rush to keep it going. Heading into the end, intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hits him with his free flow. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Time to shatter some life bars and dreams. Hope you like gardening, because you're about to be planted.
My wrestling is unstoppable.
Our fighters are at us betting it all on the drive rush. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Knocks off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. The overhead denied. Barely blocks the jump. Hits them with a stop and pop. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 2 is done them dirty. Oh, here we go. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capital overhead? But it won't work. Solid anti-air. Dangerous range here. Carries. Drive impact misses. Drive rush. Taps him on the dome. Reach out and hug him. Getting it all on the drive rush. Player 2, there's a burnout. Player 2 is the low. Will this super art do anything?
Come on. It's time
Get
to
to
trade.
the side hole. You better not blink, because this boy's quicker than a freaking hiccup. Player 2 can't use any. This is gonna hurt. Go heavy with authority. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Beginning of
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. What are they thinking here? Blocks the low heavy. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Throws them. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? This is gonna be bad news. Looking to plan him with a punch. No escaping that. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Slices the ankle. Throws him. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Get out of the corner. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. What'll happen here? Still throws him. A quick breather. This is gonna hurt. A real test of nerves here. Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Low heavy sees the overhead coming. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Max SA gauges on the low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? This is gonna hurt. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. They've got about half the crowns them from above. Both sides get it. The low kick hits. Putting it all on the line. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill.
locked on.
Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Anti-air in the clutch. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Grabs him. What's the play here? They trade hits, and now the quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Box him with a target combo. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Long, low attack hits. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. A deficit group, they were not cleared for takeoff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Uses the gauge for a super art. It's a good spot to use the super. And it is on. Godlike parry. Oh, the drive impact hit for a punish. What's next? Denied. Keeps cool and locks him out. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Overhead, but it won't work. Player 2's gonna leave him rattled. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, snipe! Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. What a clutch low heavy. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSF dummy. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Crowns him from above. Overhead, but it won't work. Dashes forward. Scrapping it out up close. Big counter. Below heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Had the radar up and running. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Gutsy play with a grip. No escaping that. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Was hungry for the grab. That's a counter. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Hits him with a stop and block. Pulls him. Grabs and throws him away. Knockdown and drives him back, misses. Player 2 can't use any drive, connects with the throw. Gotta be burnout activates. Up for the arrow. Are we gonna see a come flatline zone? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Sets up with the jump in. The overhead denied. Gotta do better than that. Hits him with a stopping block. Reach out and hug him. Still plenty of time left. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 2 with a slight lead. Locks on for the throw. But crowns them from above. Taking chunks out of each other here. Drops that off. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Connects with the throw. Amazing. Nothing but air. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. No, critical art now. Flatline zone. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? That overhead was a bit obvious. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Deftly shuts out the jump. From up above. Sticks the combo. The jump in is denied. Holds out with the block. Shoots off a fireball up close. Experiencing burnout. That last attack took some courage. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jump! Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Double lariat and now, still scrapping, experiencing burnout. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.